Sziasztok, my name is Paris, and I'm a first-year master's student in the School of Information, specializing in human-computer interaction. I'm also a recent graduate from Cornell with a bachelor's degree in information science and technology engineering. And my design philosophy and really passion is to zoom in. Voila. Now, before I tell you a little bit about that, you're probably wondering why I started today's speech with Sziasztok, a Hungarian hello, even though I'm not fluent. I did that because to tell you about my passion, I want to bring you back to the summer of 2015 in Budapest, Hungary, when I first met this man, Antal, the CEO of a Hungarian startup, E-Group, that focuses on building communication software and artificial intelligence for specialized groups, such as the Hungarian government and disability organizations. That summer, Antal was very interested in my design skills, engineering background, and really a mix of Eastern and Western perspective that he hired me as their very first UX intern to work on optimizing Mobix, which is a video relay software system that enables individuals who are deaf or hard-hearing to be able to call anyone. I really was able to lead the UX efforts of that project, all the way from ideation, user research, competitive analysis, to wireframing and prototyping. During that design process, I got to meet Thomas. Thomas was born deaf and teach me a lot of really design insights that I otherwise would not have known. For example, it was because of Thomas that I realized that instead of trying to optimize the user experience of that chat function, we really don't need it and should get rid of it. Because the reason why they don't use that chat box is not because it's hard to use, but it's because their understanding of sentences, grammar, and word structures are just very different from others. Moreover, through app analysis, I was able to identify that part of our user groups are actually not from the deaf community, but simply seniors who are beginning to experience the same kind of hearing problems. It was really that aha moment that I realized the power of zooming in. That is by really focusing our research and design of developing for people with specific needs, in this case, the disabled or people in need, we're really opening up new possibilities and limitless applications for others. And since then, I've had that passion to really design for people with specific needs. In fact, last summer, I worked as a UX intern at Harvard Medical School, optimizing their website, the Catalyst portal for clinicians and doctors. By user research, I was able to identify sort of a change in need for the information architecture, specifically that their vast amount of resources need to be separated by those for doctors, researchers, fellows, and students. And that same technique, guess what? Right now, I'm using it for my current job as an instructional designer at the University of Michigan Library, separating their vast amount of information by audiences. So that kind of gives you a little bit of what zooming in looks like. In short, it's just sort of the path that I want to continue and excited to pursue for all my projects, to see how focusing on one particular group of people and how that can really benefit another. I want to be able to design things that can make an impact the way that Mobix has impacted Thomas. I hope to gain that experiences through a summer internship in user experience design this summer with a company that shares the same value. Thank you, and sziasztok.
Thank you, Paris.